All right, let's talk about this. You're charged with a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail, a fine of up to $500. I think this, maybe it's this disorderly. Anyway, the prosecutor, Mr. Tim George, for the city of Three Rivers, has agreed to dismiss that charge if you plead to a civil infraction. Three Rivers and Sturgis also have a safety valve of a civil infraction. So this isn't a crime. It's like a speeding ticket or running a stop sign. It doesn't require that you be fingerprinted. It doesn't go on your criminal record as a criminal offense, but it is a civil infraction. The normal fine is $100. One of them supposedly carries a $200 minimum fine. Are you willing to admit to the civil infraction that you took this fishing pole?
Yes.
All right. Did anybody threaten you to get you to do that?
No, no,
Or promise you anything other than what I said?
no.
All right. This was back in July of 2024. Were you in the Walmart store at that time?
Yes.
And did you take a fishing pole and some tissue paper to wrap it in?
Yeah, that was never my ill intent, but it just ended up coming out that way.
All right. Was it a gift?
Yes. I was with my ex-boyfriend at the time, and it was his little sister's birthday party. So we were trying to head to Sturgis before her birthday party and get her something. So we.
You live in Jones?
Yes.
That's where your mom lives?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm a welder.
And where do you do that?
Crystal Industries in Edwardsburg with Bruce Tucker.
What do you weld?
Aluminum, drain pans and running boards.
All right. Well, welders were in demand and very highly paid.
Yeah.
Aluminum welding is even trickier.
Yeah.
How much do you make an hour?
22.
Well, good for you. Then you ought to be able to pay this $100 fine.
Oh,
And there's also going to be some restitution. Now we got $50 we can apply to it. $36.94. I don't like being Walmart's enforcer for $36 worth of stuff. $37. So you owe $100 fine and $37 restitution. Do you have $137 now?
not in cash, but on card.
Okay, well, I'll give you some time to pay it, or you can just pay it on your credit card right now.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. All right, I'll send you out to the counter. Now, let me repeat, this isn't a criminal offense. I didn't bar you from Walmart for $36. You're allowed to go back in there. But this wasn't a good plan, so lesson learned, you don't do this anymore.
No. I do have a question.
Okay.
So
Oh, wait a minute. There's $50 a bond. So 137 minus 50 is $87. What's your question?
So back in, I want to say either December or January time, I had hit a deer out in Centerville, and I had came to St. Joe and to make an insurance claim about it,
Yes.
and they had never brought up a warrant. And then during the summertime of,
Well, this warrant issued in August of 24.
yeah, and that would have been at or before I hit the deer. And then I had also encountered Cass County cops in early summertime of this year, and they had never said anything.
Well, maybe they never bothered to run you or
Okay,
something.
yeah, I just
Now, let
wanted
me
to know.
look, because I'm not. There it is. It's in our system,
Okay,
but maybe they didn't
Okay.
bother to
kind of just go through it.
to look at your open warrants.
Okay.
All right, you go out to the counter, you can pay the $87 and this matter will be done.
See, thank you.
All right, I do also have a show cause, and then we'll take a minute and see where we are. Is Rachel Conley here? That's a retail fraud that she's failed to appear several times. Rachel Conley. Two, 5, 1, 0, 2, 3. Defendant FTA for third time. To warrant. No phone number here. $250 cash or surety bond. 48-hour hold. All right, Miss Rachel Conley, you need to get in here and deal with this. For what it's worth, the Three River City Attorney has offered a civil infraction. So if you get in here, we can take care of this. Otherwise, you failed to appear for arraignment twice and failed to appear for show cause, which resulted in this $250 bench warrant. And apparently Trey Hensley did not appear. I'm not sure what's up with that one. All right, Ms. Jackson, I think that finishes our misdemeanors. We've got Mr. Bush, we've got Ms. Harden, we've got Mr. Robert, and let's maybe see what we got, and then we'll take a short recess and come back and start our felonies. Jordan, good morning. Let me go through yours. Nathan Beerline.
He is waived, Your Honor. He is present in the courtroom today. The waiver has been turned to Mr. Robert.
All right. I see him here. Mr. Beerline, you're good to go. I'm sorry to see you in this circumstance. The matter will be set for a status conference in circuit court, and stay in contact with your lawyer. Are you still got the Stolt Road address?
Yeah.
I confirmed his contact information this morning, Your Honor.
You didn't move very far from home, maybe a half a mile. All right, you're good to go. Joshua Brown.
He is in custody, Your Honor. I did meet with him last night at the jail. He asked me to present a counteroffer to the prosecutor. That was denied or not agreed to, so.
He's one of the pretrials from Friday that we didn't
Correct.
resolve with with Luke.
I will probably need to speak with him in a breakout room once there's
All
some
right, we'll come
time.
back to that. And Luke was here yesterday. I didn't have time to see him in the morning. I didn't have time to see him at lunch. He came back in the afternoon and waited for me, but I didn't finish court till about 4:15. So we still need to touch base with him. Mary Cruz Cardoso.
That was reassigned to Mr. George as part of a pass back.
All right. Danette Carter, she's present. Oh, that's John's.
correct.
Let's set that aside for a minute. All right. Anthony Green.
Reassigned to Mr. George.
Oh, pass back is a polite way of saying
Yes.
payback. Brian Haminga, that's John's. Jessica Pangle.
That was
John's.
not mine, yeah.
Teresa Standish.
Also reassigned to Mr. George.
Oh, my. Justin Tim.
He has been presented with a misdemeanor offer, Your Honor. He is contemplating that offer in the hallway. I'm going to check in with him shortly.
All right. Scott Wells.
Reassigned to Mr. Bush due to a conflict.
Amy Lynn White.
reassigned to Mr. George.
Oh my, this is a big payback.
Finally.
Deontay Williams.
He's in custody. I met with him last night as well. He asked me to present a counteroffer. Ms. Canfield and I discussed that. I believe this is going to be a waiver, but I need to speak with him again as he wants to be heard on bond today.
All right. And then Taylor Young is Tim George's.
I do have Miss Kripe as well. She also goes by Williams or had gone by Williams.
Oh. Okay. I'll find the file. I don't have it.
She's been offered a misdemeanor, Your Honor, and she'll be taking advantage of that offer today. I've provided her with an advice of rights to review.
Alfreda Williams.
Correct.
I don't have that file.
Do you go by Kripe?
She goes by Kripe now, Your Honor, so it could be under either name.
Well, we'll find it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's talk about that. Judge Middleton's docket here was a mix of retail theft, show cause no-shows, and the usual shuffle of plea offers and reassignments was Eliana Raymond, who resolved a misdemeanor retail fraud by pleading down to a civil infraction. She admitted she took a fishing pole and some tissue paper from Walmart as a last-minute gift for her ex-boyfriend's sister's birthday. Middleton emphasized that while this wasn't a criminal conviction, it still carried a $100 fine plus $37 restitution. He didn't mince words, calling it not a good plan, but reminding her this wasn't the end of the world either. He even complimented her day job as an aluminum welder, noting she made good money and could handle the fine. The mood was firm but not unkind, more about teaching a lesson than hammering her. Then came Rachel Conley, who didn't show up yet again. This was her third failure to appear on a retail fraud case, and Middleton finally issued a $250 bench warrant with a 48-hour hold. He reminded her, through the record, that the city attorney had been willing to resolve her case with just a civil infraction, but now her repeated absences had turned it into a bigger problem. His tone was clearly exasperated. "Miss Conley, you need to get in here and deal with this." The rest of the docket ran like a roll call of shifting responsibilities. Some cases were reassigned to different prosecutors. Middleton even joked about payback as files got shuffled back and forth. A few defendants like Nathan Bierlein waived preliminary hearings and were bound over to circuit court. Others, like Joshua Brown and Deontay Williams, had counteroffers brewing but weren't resolved yet, with their lawyers flagging bond concerns and ongoing plea discussions. Overall, the atmosphere was classic Middleton, part schoolteacher, part referee. With Raymond, he was pragmatic, giving her a chance to pay and move on. With Conley, he dropped the hammer after too many missed chances. And with the rest, he kept the docket moving while injecting some dry humor about the constant back and forth between attorneys. Time to break this one down. Judge Middleton showed both patience and firmness, letting one defendant walk with just a civil infraction while reminding another that blowing off court isn't a strategy. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone.